We have heard people recently that are working in the industry, that are running repair shops, that are running parts companies say this: we are too busy to send any of our employees on training, meaning they can't take the time to get that employee to go and upgrade their skills and get training because they're so busy in day-to-day operations. This is something we've heard repeatedly, and it really is something that is quite concerning. When you think of this way of thinking, it's kind of like saying, you can imagine someone walking in the desert and the sun's beating down on them. They've got water with them, and they say something like, it's too hot to take a drink of water. That's dangerous, right? If you've got the water available to you, you need to drink it because otherwise you're going to get dehydrated and eventually you could even die. So I think that's a good illustration to kind of explain how dangerous this way of thinking is. If you don't train your people, you're going to have issues with retention, you're going to have issues with recruiting, and you're not going to be getting the same level of performance that you could be, which could be detrimental to your business. So what is the cost of not training your employees? Well, in last quarter's edition of the Heavy Duty Executive, this is a quarterly publication that is put out by the Heavy Duty Consulting Corporation, we included a report from one of our consultants, Mike Parnitsky, entitled The Invisible Cost of Not Training. Now, here are the 3 things that you need to think about from this report. Number 1, lost productivity and increased labor costs. The National Center for Educational Quality for the Workplace, or EQW, reports that a 10% increase in educational development will produce an 8.6% gain in production capacity. The second thing you need to know from this report is degraded employee morale and higher turnover costs. Younger generations expect to be invested in by their employer, and they want training opportunities and they want career development opportunities. So a recent survey done by PwC was rank ordering the things that employees value the most. And training ranked very highly at 35% among the characteristics of an organization that become attractive to prospective employees. The only other 2 items that ranked higher than training were competitive wages at 44% and career progression at 55%. So if you've got good wages, career progression, and training, you are going to attract more people. Third thing you need to know, training leads to higher profit. A study of 2,500 businesses conducted by ATD found that companies that offer thorough training doubled the amount of profit per employee over companies that didn't offer training. So there is a strong case here. It's not just for the employees. There's a business case here to incentivize business owners in heavy duty parts and service to train their people. If you're not training your people, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to make your business more profitable. Now, we provide sales, marketing, e-commerce, and people and organization training at our organization. If you're interested in that, let's talk about it. Head over to heavydutyconsulting.com/meet-with-us. Links will be in the show notes.